Good morning, guys. So today we are going to be self-assessing our non-chronological report draft. All right. So you wrote those yesterday. Hopefully you got those finished by now. Today is just time to self-assess them. All right. But first, of course, we've got our word of the day and our reading. So today's word of the day is maximized, which means to get the most out of something or to make something as big as possible. All right. So you can either write a sentence with a fanboy coordinating in conjunction. You could write an advertising slogan for a product using this word in any of its tenses. You could spell the word using a word pyramid. So have the first letter at the top, then the second line is the first two letters, the third line is the first three letters, and so on. Or you can write the word in a tense transform, so in as many different tenses as you can. Present tense, past tense, all those. To make it even better, write full sentences using each example. So that's up to you guys. Pick what you want to do and have got one of those 4 activities. I quite like the sound of pyramid practice myself. Next, we have got pages 7 and 8 here. So you heard me read this in our live Zoom lesson earlier on. Now, if you have a look down here, we read up to page 10, but you need page 7 and 8 for these 2 questions. So how can you tell the other passengers are more scared than Liam? What is it the other passengers did that Liam didn't do? How can you see they're more scared than Liam? And second, what other word could the author have used instead of impressed on page 8? You define the word impressed. What other word could the author have used instead of the word impressed on page 8? So I'll leave those 2 questions with you. Pause it if you've not answered them yet, and then keep going once you've got them. Your task for English today is to self-assess our report. So you've written your draft, we now have to self-assess. These are the things I want you to do. As always, guys, with these, there's 5 different steps you've got today. Pause the video, do the first step. Once you've done that, then move on to the next one and play the video again. All right. So first off, read through your draft, read it through, make sure it makes sense, make sure you haven't missed any words that you should have written, make sure that it sounds like an informative piece of writing, all that kind of thing. Second, use Google, Siri, Alexa, or a dictionary to check your spellings. Any word that you're not 100% sure is correct, have a look at it. All right. See if it's right. Just double check. It's not worth missing out something just because you're like, I'm sure that's right. Double check every word you're not 100% sure on, okay? Thirdly, have you added extra information using parentheses? So that is this bit in bold here, the extra information in the middle of a sentence. So Mars, the 4th planet from the sun, is a reddish color. I didn't need to add that bit extra in the middle here, but I chose to because it adds extra information and it makes it better. Remember, using commas, dashes, or brackets around your extra information. Finally, or second to last, sorry, have you used punctuation at the end of every sentence? So exclamation marks, full stops, question marks, those kind of things that we really should be remembering by now, but just double check it for me near the end. And finally, have you defined the words in the glossary correctly? So have you got the right definitions? Do they make sense in terms of talking about space and Mars? Double check those definitions wherever you found them, be it online or in a dictionary. So good luck, guys. I've left the features down here just for you to double check them, but you should have got all of them by now in your draft, so don't worry too much. And I hope you enjoy self-assessing, and I'll see you later on.